Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. I am Crypto Maximalist. Please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Before we begin, I want to let you know that I've partnered this month with CoinX, absolutely incredible exchange we've been using for the past few weeks. We've collaborated with them for a special deal for our community, sign up and trade, no KYC required, and receive USDT airdrops in the next 2 weeks. Trade a small 100k position with leverage to get 50 USDT directly airdrops to you. This is very simple and low risk to do, and it's a great opportunity to get involved with the bull market. Make sure to get signed up below, along with all of our other great partnerships which are all offering some great rewards for our community for signing up as well, and trading including BTCC, MEXC, XRocket and more. So just taking a quick look at VeChain then on our daily time frame for another daily update on the channel. As we can see in this local area for VeChain, looking like things are starting to improve. We're obviously reversing back around, in my opinion, this local area downtrend that we've been in for a good while. You can see these lower lows and lower highs ever since we came down and swept this key level here. Liquidity below the level, everyone thinking we're going to continue down. We obviously get the nice reversal, the bounce back up, and then since then we've been making bullish market structure, breaking through these key resistances. You can see this descending wedge we were in recently, broken and retested. Then we ran up to the channel high, which we've been heading down. You can see this next resistance. We came up to this, consolidated under it for about a week or so by the looks of things, and then broke through, and then back tested again down into that 0.23 Fibonacci, as you can see, flipping that from resistance into support, starting to get back up through some of these levels by the looks of things for a full reversal. And really you can just see that downtrend is clearly starting to be broken here. We're making higher highs and higher lows on this daily time frame, which is a pretty good macro time frame. And you can see in terms of the whole cycle right now, VeChain obviously underperforming what people were expecting, but still potentially holding a bullish market structure here for continuation to the upside, in my opinion, provided that obviously Bitcoin, which leads the market at all times, doesn't have a massive drop to the downside. If Bitcoin drops 5 or 10k for a few days in a row, you'll probably see VeChain coming back down to these lows again, despite the fact that Bitcoin has pretty much completely retraced the drop that it's recently seen. You can see it ran up to 107k overnight on Sunday and has dropped back down here at this resistance of the all-time high, and you could potentially be looking at another rejection here for Bitcoin back down towards maybe this 90k area yet again before a move up. Depends on what Bitcoin does for VeChain's price action, but you can see VeChain obviously reacting to that price action. And as I was saying, Bitcoin here you can see has fully retraced that local move that we had, but as you can see for VeChain, we are still from this local swing high down around 65-66%. So clearly, as you can see, altcoins, it takes them a long time, a lot longer to recover from the big drops that Bitcoin puts in the market than Bitcoin does. Bitcoin leading the way back to the upside right now, with a full retracement of this big descending wedge back to the upside here, as you can see. But in my opinion, you can see across the market here, altcoins are really struggling to get back up to these levels. For today, Bitcoin looking like it's rejecting its all-time high, which is dumping VeChain down. And if we see a pretty significant New York open, I should say, when America wakes up today, later on today, because we are looking at UTC 10 o'clock right now, which is my time, we are looking at potentially the markets opening in traditional markets looking pretty damn volatile. Obviously, if the Nasdaq etc drops, we're going to be seeing Bitcoin getting dragged down with the party as well. Lots of volatility in traditional markets recently, so do pay attention to what's going on with them, because that affects Bitcoin, which in turn affects your altcoins massively. But I think VeChain overall, you can see we're starting to reverse back around here. This potential inverse head and shoulders break retest, and then we could be looking at continuation here up to the next Fibonacci level, provided that the market, as I said, behaves and doesn't have some crazy volatility. In terms of the macro for VeChain, the weekly time frame, I still think this is looking potentially good. The break in the retest of the bear market range, we run up here. We've come down for a deeper back test than I would have thought, but we could still easily come back up towards the all-time high in this cycle and maybe beyond, depending on how well altcoins do start to perform. As we all know, altcoins have been underperforming in this cycle massively so far, and in reality it doesn't look like VeChain is going to be getting back towards its all-time high, but it is still possible depending on whether or not we can see Bitcoin behaving and slowly trickling to the upside, allowing altcoins to have their time in the sun. Because right now, we have yet to see VeChain getting anywhere close to its all-time high. The closest we've come here is up at around 8 cents, which was that Trump pump that we saw back in November, December. That has obviously been fully retraced now, and now really we are looking for hopefully getting back up towards these levels between 10 and 20 cents. I would consider that a good target for now, which would be, we're still 10x down from the all-time high, so still potentially good long-term entries if you believe in VeChain for the long term. But right now, as always, we're waiting to see whether or not Bitcoin is going to dump or pump the altcoin market. Thanks a lot for joining me again for another video. Make sure to go down below and sign up for CoinX to get trading rewards and get involved with all of our other partnerships offering bonuses as well. Thanks for watching.